Good morning, friends. It's really great to see you, and it's also really early to see you, but I am introducing a really fun video for this week. Every day for 5 days, I'm going to be dressing in a different decade. We're going to start in the 1940s, end in the 1980s, and we're going to have a lot of fun in between, talking about popular culture, the decades, and just having a lot of fun. I'll even take you along a little bit for my days. So yeah, I thought this would be the perfect thing to do, and I've seen Rachel Maxey do something like this, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, I really want to do that at some point. So I'm like, what better time than the present? Why not, right? So let's just have fun and create some gorgeous costumes. And today we're going to start off with one of my favorite decades. So, what's stopping us? Okay, let's start our 1940s look. So the 1940s is kind of interesting. I'm not a makeup expert. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not really a hair expert. I'm slightly, not even a clothes expert, but slightly more on that one. But I have learned some stuff. So just take what I say and realize I'm not perfect. Okay, so I went in with some foundation and just got that nicely matte finish to my face. And we're also going to add some rouge because rouge was definitely totally a thing in the 40s. As it turns out, I do not have rouge yet, like the powder stuff, unfortunately, but I do have a little hack for you. So I have this pink lipstick, but it also works as rouge. You're just going to dot some up by your cheekbone. So got that in, and it's cute and definitely gives this rosy glow, and you cannot tell that it was lipstick. And yes, there are different shades of rouges, and is this an exactly 1940s shade? Probably not, because it's a lipstick, but it works with what I have. Now, another thing I like to do just in my makeup in general, no matter what decade, is kind of like getting rid of these bags under my eyes, which I normally, people would use concealer. I legit just use eyeshadow, and I get 2 different shades gone until I can make them pretty much disappear. Okay, that looks a little bit better now, and now we're going to go in with the eyeshadow for my eyes. Now, in the 1940s, it wasn't really about heavy eyeshadow, because it's really interesting as far as eye makeup, because you're coming out of the 30s with like a very dark eye makeup look. The 40s, it was not really focusing on the eyeshadow, so we're just going to want to go in with some like light colors. We'll go in with a white and then maybe a little bit of a tan and a sparkle. Nothing really heavy, just something nice to accentuate without being like, look at me. Like that, nothing huge, but something nice. Mascara looks really cute. Unfortunately, this mascara always smears. It's really annoying, but it looks cute in the beginning. And then, of course, what is the most classic thing about the 1940s? And what are you going to say next? What about the lips? Now, this time we were on the same page. This is actually from Besame. If you've never heard of Besame, super epic. They make like vintage reproduction makeups and stuff. 1941 Victory Red Lipstick. So yeah, let's get this on. And it takes me a while, and I am not someone to tell you how to put on your lipstick because I am legit still learning. But what I do is I have a kind of like a lip liner, but this is actually an old paintbrush, but it's really stiff. So I just go in on that, outline the lips, and then fill them back in with the lipstick. So I've gone on in with the outline, and actually turned out really good today. And now I'm just going to go in with the actual stick. Pretty good, isn't it? So yeah. Okay, and we are done for today's makeup look. It's really cute, hopefully very 1940s. And let's go right on moving on to the hair. And today's hairstyle is going to be one or two things. So I'm actually not going to be brushing out my curls too heavily today. I will either be using a snood This is actually an original 1940s. Snoods are just epic. Or a headscarf, but I think I might lean more towards the snood because I do have curls in. Let's just see how it ends up looking. The first curl, right? It's always like, the first curl, it actually worked this time. Okay, so change of plans. I'm not taking out the whole set of curls because most of them are not thoroughly dry and I really need a good set for this week. So I'm actually going to go with this headscarf and I'm just going to take out the front few curls and curl them up into something cute, and then wear the headscarf and hopefully it'll look really good. Okay, so I've taken out the frontal curls and what I'm going to do is I'm actually curl them up into bumper bangs with this hair rat. Interesting enough, if you're curious on how to make a hair rat with old unused hair, check out my second to last video. I will link it in the description below. Oh, you like when you stab you out. Ugh. Okay, actually this turned out pretty cute. And now I'm gonna go on to the outfit I'm gonna wear, which is gonna be super cute. So, for most vintage garments, here's a quick tip to make something look more vintage is to get the right shapewear under it. So under today's dress, I'm gonna be wearing this vintage 1950s reproduction girdle from What Katie Did. Warm legging tights things that are like halfway between a tight and halfway between something warmer, since it is kind of chilly out there. I'm just gonna wear this brown tank top underneath my girdle to keep it from rubbing weirdly or uncomfortably, and then I will wear a slip over that. This is a very cute, also vintage one I got at a thrift store. Okay, and now we've got this on, and it is hard to deny that this is not so stinking cute. The character print is adorable, which is fun because the 40s had a lot of wonky character print. Because it is a little chilly outside, this cute little throw, bring in more of the orange, right? Of course, we must keep the waist shape, so a belt. So here is our very cute, very 40s look, and I'm super happy that the headscarf doesn't even look that strange with all those curlers in it, thanks to this bouffant, right? But yeah, so this is the finished outfit, very 40s, everything, and yeah, I'm really happy with how day one's outfit turned out.
Are you having any fun? What you getting out of living? What good is what you got if you're not having any fun? Are you having any laughs? Are you getting any loving? The best of gentlemen now and then have a little fun. Why do you work and slave and save? Life is full of ifs and buts. World's just save and save. And what have they got? Nuts. Better have a little fun. You're not gonna live forever. Before you're old and gray and still okay, have your little fun, son. Have your little fun.
autumn is changing and pumpkins should be celebrated, so my pumpkin pie with vanilla ice cream, because why not? We all need it. It's delicious. I'm gonna try it, make sure it is. Mmm. Mmm. Like, my outfit's very pumpkin-y too, you know? In a perfect way to finish off day one of dressing in a different era. With this outfit and this delicious food, I think this is a perfect way. And I will see you all tomorrow morning when we are dressing in the 1950s. Welcome to day 2, the 1950s, and I am so ready to get these curlers out of my hair. But we're gonna first start off with makeup, just like before. And I've got all of that rubbed in. I've got my Rosy Glow, and so red lipstick shades definitely changed. But this is the one good lipstick I have. I have like this other one that cost me $1 that is just really lame. So yes, this is still a 40 shade, but it's red, so it works. It's interesting, but I feel like the shades of red got more true red. Like this has, it looks really true red, but it has more of a, what's the term? Purpley violet hue almost to it more. Not quite as red as it can get, which you see getting more red in the 50s. Okay, got that on. It took me an insanely long time. Like I said, sometimes lipstick goes on really well for me, and sometimes it like takes forever. But another important thing to remember, especially with bright color lipstick, is just when you're done, just do the dab test on like a piece of tissue or something. You can even do it once or twice. This helps get the excess off that will get on cups and stuff. And I even feel like it helps it set better. That's just random fact. And I know, of course, with red lipstick, if you're going out, which I'm actually not, I'm staying in today, but if you're going out, bring your lipstick with you with like a pocket mirror, because you're going to need to touch it up throughout the day if you want it to stay looking fresh. Because I sort of have basic supplies. All that being said though, let's really bring this look home with getting out these curls, which have been dying to come out. I mean, like, you know, like when you wear curler sets for a long time, you just really want to get them out. As you notice, I left in my bumper bangs, and you're like, why didn't you put that back in curlers? Because technically this is curled. It's like a big wide curler. So let's just take this out. Okay, so besides the front curls, which are sadly loose, so besides these, look at these. We have like Shirley Temple curls. I mean, these are so cute. I have not had this good of a set for a while. These are so stinking cute. They're also very like, you know, like 1840s with their like curls in the front. We're gonna hope these work, and maybe tonight I'll put these up in curlers to make them tighter. But the first thing we're gonna do with a set is if you want curls like this, you just leave them like this, okay? But turns out I want them a little less winglety and a little more curly. Okay, combing through them. I'm seriously so stinking excited about this. They're so tight and good. Now, after kind of finger combing them, so I have this nice vintage brush. It's just a very soft brush that you can kind of go over them. It's so cute, baby. Okay, so I have worked with those not very curled. Oops. Here's one of them, it escaped. Anyways, not very curled pieces of hair, and I've turned them up into the kind of the updo, which is pretty normal. But tonight I may just pop those in curler set, so they're curly for whatever I decide to do tomorrow. But it looks cute and no one would really know. I turn this one into a puff and then I pin curled the two sides. Okay, so we have two hat choices and I think I decided on which one. So there's this one, which I really like, but I feel like it is definitely giving Pope vibes. Like, it's cute and I can style it cuter, but I feel like my hair has to be a little different to style for it. And I don't quite want to give Pope or Rabbi vibes, so I think this guy may work better. Fun story, this is actually the first vintage hat that I ever bought, and it has started my obsession. Yes, those are all vintage hats. There's way more. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Creaking noises. So yes, I think this is gonna be the winner. I do love this pretty brooch on it. It's really cute. It adds volume to my head already. And I might... Okay, I pinned a little hair back. I feel like that looks better with this hat. And secret to holding on hats on your head is long pins that you stick into. No, just kidding. Hat pins. Hat pins are amazing and they are the secret to keeping hats on your head. Basically what you do with hat pins is you just push, you get some of your hair and some of the hat and kind of weave it in. So, I'm trying to think where the best place is to insert a hat pin in here. I'm in love with how this turned out. It's so cute. Let's go get the outfit. So yeah, this is the outfit. It is so cute. I have to say, fun story, this is actually a square dancing dress. So I was gifted this as a square dancing dress from my grandma, and it's homemade. And I'm saying, whether it was made in the 50s or not, it has that 50s vibe, you know, it's fitted here, full skirt. And it's got some nice sleeves. Feels like it's perfect for this temperature. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before.
Are you wearing old dreams, breaking out at the seams? They should be new. And have I got the bargain? You're lucky.
Okay, so I have been busy sewing. I've actually just sewn in a bunch of eyelets. Aren't they so cute? Yeah, well, actually not as terrible as I thought they were going to be, but I've got a lot more to do, but it is a really nice day, and I thought, you know what, why don't I go take a walk, get some fun fall foliage video anyways, and I think that would be a lot of fun, and then I'll come back and tackle more, but let's do that.
Are you wearing old dreams, breaking out the seams? They should be new. And have I got the bargain? You lucky people, you.
Isn't this house
Here's a
really
high
cute
hot
behind me?
Lady or genteel, well-to-do, and the price fits your pocket. You lucky people, you. Now here's a green velvet landscape, and to prove I'm no rogue, I'll ask my train.
And I am safely back. Nice glass of water. like I said, I'm really happy about how my curls are doing, and I think they'll be lasting this whole week, which is epic. So yeah, it was a nice walk, autumny, but also interesting. Construction, runners, really spooky Halloween decorations. But I am back, and I'm going to be doing more sewing and stuff like that. But I feel like this is a good way to end day 2. I also realized what my outfit really reminds me of. It also like reminds me of turn of the century little girls' dresses. It's funny, that's not the vibe I'm going for, but half the time I dress up, I'm like, I'm gonna look stunning, and people are like, you're like a cute kid, so you go with what you can go with. But yeah. No fish, no